Hello everyone, Dub here with Dub's Treasure Store. This is our second installment on our first segment of the Mirrodin Besieged pre-constructed decks. During the break we went ahead and started shuffling our decks because you always want to get a really good shuffle to your very first pre-constructed deck play. Like I said, we're going to draft in the booster cards into our second game. And let's go ahead and start shuffling, and then we'll get into it, Doug. So let's do our shuffle again for the. Just do a 3-card shuffle, Doug. Not a 6-card, so you can get it done faster. 3-card shuffle fast. It's not a legacy shuffle. Legacy shuffle 6 cards. Get this done really quickly, and then we will roll dice to see who goes first, and we'll get the game started, guys. Now I also wanted to add in while we're shuffling that I got a new Android mobile app for Magic the Gathering trackers. There's a lot out there and I've used a lot, but I finally found a good one, and it's especially for my Proliferate deck. This has an easy poison counter management system, so this will be really, really great. And we're going to get into this game fast for you guys. We don't have a lot of time tonight, so we more or less during the turns we're going to just be trying to play the turns out with minimum explanation, but you guys don't know the deck like us, so hopefully we'll give you enough to let you know what cards are doing what. So I'm shuffle. Now while he finishes this shuffle, here's my mobile app. You know, it's great for poison counters. There, it lets you do poison counters very easy, and it has a dice rolling feature. So we're gonna go ahead and roll for high to see who goes first on a D20. I rolled a 14. Okay, Doug, let's get you to go ahead and roll. Hit the D20. Doug rolls a 4. Dang. Okay, I go first. Well, maybe Doug will have better luck after that. I'm going to remove everything off the table but our decks. And yes, you know, you can go ahead and give it a quick power shuffle. I always like to give a quick power shuffle. And then just to be, you know, give good sportsmanship, you should always let your opponent cut your deck. So, no, before you draw, go ahead and cut my deck, sir, and I'll cut yours. Alrighty. Yeah, just cutting the deck, it's a friendly superstition among a lot of gamers. Some people don't even care. Alright, now since I'll be going first, let me get my 7 cards and let's get this on quickly. Try to keep your library into the face. Let's just make sure we got our libraries in the picture. Let's see, okay, his deck's in there. Let me make sure my deck's here, his deck's here a little bit, because we'll keep our discard piles right on our decks for you to see. Do you have a good hand, sir, or do you need a mulligan?
Let me see.
Just to refresh you guys, my friend and colleague here, Doug, he is not a complete noob to Magic the Gathering. He's a novice. I have been introducing it to him. He has specialties in other games, and essentially, he likes Magic the Gathering. So, you know, this is a good learning experience for all my customers and our fans, and to follow us to just see, you know, someone advanced like me versus my friend who is novice. Hopefully these pre-constructed decks will be balanced so we can have a fair game and give you guys a clear, decisive victory. Alright, I'm going first. So I've got a decent hand. I will lay down. Do you not have any lands in your hand?
I do, but I have one question.
What's your one question?
The X.
The X in a converted mana cost guide. This is a trial run, so I guess, you know, we're going to see some of his hand. He has a question. What is the X in the converted mana cost? X is amount of mana you can dump into it. You'll have to pay the first red mana to activate the sorcery spell, but then you dump X into doing whatever the effect does. It happens X amount of times, or does X amount of damage. Does that clarify it for you a little bit, Doug?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first turn, let's try to get this going on. I will lay down a swamp, and I will not be able to do anything this turn, so I will say go, sir.
Okay, I can lay down a mountain, and I can go ahead and hit you with an arc trail.
No, because the mount, No, sir, because it's a converted mana cost of 2. You need 1 red mana and 1 colorless mana to play that.
Okay. Shit. Well, then all I can do is lay down my mountain.
Yep, okay. Now, most of the time, guys, pre-constructed decks have a high mana curve of at least 3 to 5. And it's looking like in my Proliferate deck, my mana curve is 3. Probably since he has high hitting direct damage spells, he's probably going to be a mana curve at 4 or 5. So this might be a late game, guys. So starting my second turn, during the upkeep, I'll draw my card. I'll lay down a island. And I will be playing Okolis, tapping both the swamp and the island to play an Okolis. Okolis is a creature that says when Okolis is put to your graveyard from the battlefield, I may draw a card, and it's a 1/1. I will say go because my creature has summoning sickness and I cannot attack you.
Okay, so I go ahead and draw a card.
Yes?
Dokie, and then I'm going to put down another mountain. I'm going bing, and I should be able to play a Blister Stick Shaman.
Play the Blister Stick Shaman. So go ahead and tap both of your lands to show the action of creating your mana. Now, and again, the Shaman, dude,